Greetings, adventurers. I'm Max, the composer of Coltrin compositions, your guide through realms of TTRPG music where fantasy meets the echoes of sci-fi and whispers of horror. Imagine your party at the brink of an enchanted forest or a haunted space station. My music weaving suspense with every leaf's rustle or distant spaceship hum. In the heart of battle, against mythical beasts or otherworldly entities, feel the thrill with compositions that make every clash, every spell a legend. But it's not just about the adrenaline. In moments of tranquility or eerie calm, let my music enhance the heart and soul of your story. As a fellow TTRPG enthusiast, I blend each melody to resonate with your game's diverse realms. Ready for an unforgettable session across all genres? Visit Coltrin Compositions on Patreon. Let the music guide your epic tales from ancient castles to distant galaxies through every shadowed corner. That's Coltrin Compositions.
The dragon raises its head, lungs filling with fire as it looks upon your party. Roll for initiative.
Continue to experience your fun fantasy adventures with Rosemary PG Studios, an entertainment company dedicated to clean fantasy content.
Has your party not met in a while? Have you been craving a D&D adventure? Watch our live D&D campaign, The Harbingers, at rosemarypgstudios.com.
Or brush up on the rules of D&D 5th edition with our short DM and player tips videos.
Come quest with us for fun fantasy adventures at rosemarypgstudios.com.
You are listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard.
Welcome to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. I am DM Dave, and to the left I have, over there,
Henley, Boudreaux,
Garotha and Lyla.
Roscoe.
And Fenrir.
and for this recap, I'm going to do a joke before it. And this one is going to be for Becky.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
know that the Earth is 70% water, right? But
So is your body.
But it's uncarbonated. So technically it's flat.
So is your body.
I wish it was flat. It's got some bulges.
Well, then
It's
you're bulgier
carbonated.
than the earth.
It's got some carbonated pockets. Okay, Becky, you do have our recap.
Oh, jeez. I was in character and you broke me. All right. So, last episode, we had some good conversations again. Boudreaux cried. Dracarys said that he was worried about what was going on with us, if we were going to be okay, and expressed concern about all parties involved, basically. Roscoe's not taking things too great, but I knew he wouldn't. And there was a lot of, I don't know, there was a lot of noise coming from upstairs. It didn't sound very pleasant, but I don't really know. Who knows? That's it.
Okay. So, we are going to start off. Kind of going to fast forward a little bit here, if everybody's okay with that. So you guys had your little breakfast, right? Fenrir did his little song about axe fighting.
It was beautiful.
It's a little axe chopping, fighting. It was very
Not
frightening.
wood chopping, though.
No wood, just people.
no one would have anyway.
Bad people, of course. Chop, chop. Trying to make them rush. Chop, chop, chop. Hurry up.
They wouldn't because they're twigs?
Twix?
Twigs.
Twig.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was not funny.
that's just splitting hairs.
Yeah.
not supposed to make more jokes, especially dad ones.
Especially dad ones. I'm a dad times 3.
Welcome to the group.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're too poor for jackets.
We all just get one large one and then all huddle together.
Yeah.
Like penguin.
Like penguins with multiple feet. Okay. Okay. So it's after the breakfast. Everybody's kind of like keeping to themselves. If there's anything that you guys would like to do or say at this time.
Yeah, so that some of the stuff that we've been looting the last little bit, I've been carrying around.
Okay.
So I would like to divvy that up to party members that are present.
Okay.
And I'm going to give some of my extra funds. I'm going to have a conversation with Roscoe because I have extra funds because I've never spent hardly any of my money. And I'm going to say, this is for your dear friend that you have a small obsession with and I have no idea why. I hope you spend it well, and I'm going to give him 150 silver on top of everything else that we've divvied out.
Okay. Did you want to kind of do you want to go over what you are divvying out or kind of do that
We can do that
off
screen.
camera?
Yeah, we can do that off camera.
Okay.
What Dave's really saying is, let's go.
Yeah, because I can imagine, and correct me if I'm wrong, Roscoe, that you're kind of like, let's just get out of here. Like I'm just done. I'm just ready to go. You guys have eaten, and I can imagine Roscoe just being like, "All right, guys, let's go." Boudreaux, I can imagine you're kind of dragging your feet a little bit.
Yeah, is he telling us to go right now?
He's kind of like I don't know, Roscoe. How would you hurry up your group?
Well, I mean, pretty much as he said, saying, we need to start looking at getting things going and getting out of here because we've got about 1 billion other things on our list of stuff to do. And so I'm going to start. I mean, I've got 2 horses full of paladin gear I've got to drag around still. So I'm going to just make sure that all of my stuff is ready to go and casually give these guys the eyeball to let's get going.
Well, while you're doing that, Roscoe, I'm going to go say goodbye to Lyla.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Okay.
Okay, we'll meet at the front gate in 3 hours.
3? Oh.
2 hours?
I hope it don't take any time like that.
1 hour?
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Give me 40 just in case.
20 it is.
And he's going to go and talk to wherever Lyla is. Lyla-Garotha.
I'd imagine she's staying down in the lair with Emery.
Okay.
You'd be correct.
Hey.
Hello?
Hi.
Can I help you with
Is
something?
it me?
I wanted to say goodbye. I was hoping, we wouldn't have all these people here. But I promise you I won't talk about anything. If you say no, I'll stop. And you can even kick me out. we can just go to the corner. We don't have to go in a room or nothing.
If you want to go somewhere private, we can go somewhere private.
Oh, thank you.
You know you're talking to Garotha, though, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
It might be easier that way.
I might not need my shield. Okay, so we go to the corner or room?
We can go to the other room.
Cool, we go.
Okay.
Okay. So you're staying, right?
Well, I'm not going with you right now. So,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
are getting ready to leave soon as well.
Cool. Well, I just well, first off, I had a vision.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, a little.
I meant more than just your brain.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think I can help you. Take Garotha and Lyla and do the what you wanted, kind of. Yeah. Like separate you in a way. I don't know how.
What?
Yeah.
And when did you have this vision?
In the cave.
And why are you telling me now?
'Cause we were fighting back there and I...
And you didn't ever think that it was a good idea to, I don't know.
You were already like freaking out and I was freaking out.
I was freaking out. Did you see you back there?
There was this big eyeball following me. Oh, I was following it.
What eyeball? There was never an eyeball.
Yeah, you never said anything
I
about
know.
this.
Elsie is aware. So is Boudreaux.
But she's just supposed to know, okay? She's just supposed to know.
Well, look, I don't...
Are you telling me that you're going crazy? Or is this one of your God things?
This is one of my God things.
Okay.
See, look at my gourd. And it has a scratch on it.
You scratched your gourd.
Yeah, but this is a holy gourd. Like, it don't get scratched.
Obviously it does because you scratched your gourd.
No. Listen. I'm going to give up my gourd so that you can have your bodies.
Hold on, wait. No, you're not.
Well, I'm going to have the staff. It's okay.
No.
Okay.
That's the only thing that makes your food half decent.
Oh, man.
You put some of that hot holy water in there, whatever it is, remember?
Yeah.
That's the thing that makes it half decent.
So that answers my other question. It was, I'm still a little confused.
Yeah, so am I. What is going on?
I like you.
Okay.
I was supposed to tell you that.
Boudreaux, you've been saying that we're family for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I know that you like me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know you liked me exactly. So.
I tolerate you as a person. Lyla likes you.
Sorry. Sorry. I
Lyla
like
loves
Lyla. You. I'm sorry, Garotha. I'm sorry. I just want.
Am I not family either? Oh, hold on. Never. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I tolerate you. And?
Well, I just wanted to say goodbye. That was all.
Oh.
And then you know that I'm gonna do it.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're not.
He like winks to the sky. Okay.
No.
He crosses his finger behind his back.
Boudreaux, I can see you. You are not going to do anything to put yourself in danger because if you are, and I find out, either one of us find out, then Lyla is going to blame me and her for the rest of her life.
I gotta go, but what I mean is, I don't want to go. I just have to. So my point, I just, that's what you wanted. And I want to help people like that. If you want it.
There's a necromancer looking into that already.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything that's going to put yourself in danger or out of your way.
Danger.
How do you know? You were seeing things in the cave on top of shaking like a leaf and then didn't tell anybody.
That's religious stuff, okay? Kundas. It was good.
So what you're saying is that I'm stupid because I don't understand religious things.
I didn't say you were stupid. Did I say that?
You're implying that I'm unintelligent when it comes to religious things.
This is what's really confusing is that I don't really know how to speak all your guys' words and what exactly they mean because Draconic is like more complicated or something. And you guys, because I didn't know you liked me or Lyla liked me because love is like, like I love my mom. I love my family.
Wait.
But you were like, no, and then... You know what? I'll write you a letter, okay?
Hold on. You like Lyla in what way?
No, I was hoping she'd go on a date with me.
You.
And he's not looking at her right now.
Hold on. In Avalon, you were joking about going on dates with other people. Finding people to go on dates with.
I don't remember that.
That tracks. She remembers. She remembers. And because she remembers, she reminds me all the time.
Look, I joke a lot. I don't know. I don't remember. But could I just have permission to write you two?
You don't even know how to write. You didn't even get through that many lessons.
But I liked it.
You can write me.
You?
You can write Lyla.
Okay.
She'll get it either way. We share the same eyes.
I know. Okay. Well, goodbye. I see you later, I guess.
I'm going to...
He's digging his foot in the ground.
So Lila's going to come forward and say, Boudreaux, you really don't have to do that.
I know. But I'd do it for anybody else. But I would love to do it for you.
But you do it for anybody else.
Because I love them too, but not like you.
Like me, how?
I like your hair. I like you smell like lilacs.
What?
And I like your personality, and I like your accent.
You can't stand me half the time. What are you talking about?
What do you mean I can't stand you?
You're always finding reasons to go away.
Like
Go
what?
off with someone else. Joking about doing something where you don't have to be around me.
I don't understand.
Maybe that's the problem.
No. It's okay if you don't want to. Like, I promise it's okay.
I just don't want you to get hurt because you're going to try and do something stupid because of me.
Well, listen.
I'm not actively, until we hear or don't hear back from anybody else who's already doing research into maybe separated us or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that's an active problem, other than the fact that I have to mentally work through things.
Yeah.
Because do you know how hard it is to have an angry dwarf in the back of your head?
No, not really.
Well, it's not a pleasant experience sometimes.
Mama Frizz used to whop me on the back of the head with a stick, though. Yeah.
Imagine that all the time. It sometimes gives me a headache.
Yeah. But listen, I'll write you, okay? And
We're going to Dangal. We might stop in Avalon.
oh wait.
We're going to have to for a little bit, I think, and get Emery a few things and get Joanna all packed up, and then we're going to go out to Dangal.
Okay. I'm gonna have Fanny or someone help me write letters, but I'm gonna get better, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, if Fanny's going to help you write a letter and you're going to trust him to send them out,
I don't trust him to do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, make sure that you remind him
I'll
to
have
actually
Henley
send them
it.
out.
She's got a new shooty thing. All right. I see you.
And I'm sorry for the way that I acted in the caves, and you don't have to reciprocate anything if you don't. No pressure.
No, I reciprocate. Anyway, he feels so awkward right now.
Does Boudreaux know what that word actually means? It's a big word.
It was a big word. But I feel like her hand gestures could have helped.
Yeah, like between you and me.
Yeah. So he might have yeah. So now I reciprocate, but maybe through some letters, I'll understand a little better. And I'll have Henley, she can help me understand it in Draconic, too. And look, I'll see you later. Do you want a hug? I can even hug Garotha, and then it don't have to be weird.
I think that would be more weird considering you already kissed her once.
Oh. That wasn't you?
Wasn't me. She's the one scared of spiders, not me.
It was meant for you.
Well, this makes it weird. I'm so glad I'm not traveling with this for a
He's
while.
gonna pat you on the shoulder and walk out.
She gets a shoulder pat?
Well, I mean, neither one of us apparently. It's like two awkward teenagers right now.
Exactly what I was thinking.
So
I'm like,
much so.
I'm getting
The
so
high
many.
school dance with the arms
Yeah.
extended.
I'm getting so many flashbacks of like junior high romance. Like,
They're both saying the same thing, but like entirely different that they can't understand. Bruh.
High school, this is my life.
Okay, but for real, like, we're both on the younger end of things. And neither one of us are very mature.
Yeah.
yes, it fits really well
It's beautiful.
for the characters' ages.
I think this is the first time when we really act like our ages are actual ages.
No, I feel like Boudreaux acts pretty much like his age most of the time.
Okay.
Anyway, so he goes.
Before you go, she's gonna give you her signet ring that you found. And that's it.
A little promise ring.
That's not what it was meant for, David. Why you gotta make things weird?
It's a high school ring.
It's like the carrot all over again.
Sorry I brought it up.
Boudreaux will tie it to the center. So the staff has a swirl at the top where the wood is. He's gonna tie it so that it hangs in the middle of the swirl, and then he actually is gonna pull a cookie out of his pocket and he'll hand it to you.
I'll brush it off a little bit.
It's like it probably has pocket dirt.
Yeah, he's got a little lint
Seasonings, pocket seasonings.
Pocket
Yes.
seasonings.
It's where he keeps his rosemary. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. He doesn't like rosemary.
You dumped that out first time.
Okay, that's it.
Cool.
It's part of your seasoner's kit, and you're just like, nope.
He does not like rosemary, but he doesn't hate it.
He doesn't even dump it out because he knows that the container will still smell and somewhat taste of it, so he just completely tosses it. Just gets rid of it.
Fenrir is also going to walk into the room after he sees you kind of walk out, and he's going to walk up to Lyla-Garotha, and he's going to be like, "It was a pleasure to accompany you across of Keleth and be in these journeys with you. Is there anything that you would like me to do for the group, with the group? Do you want me to send you letters about how we're doing? Like what? Like, I would like to know how, things go with Emery. We didn't get off on the right foot, but it's kind of my fault. But, I will take that, the lessons that I learned from you in that moment, and I will carry that through with, different and other species, humans, elves, races. But yeah,
If you write to me, I will write to you. And I'll keep you up to date on what's going on with her as long as I'm with her.
okay, well,
If
Good luck.
If you ever run across my daddy, not my mama, you ever run across my mama, good luck and don't stammer too much. Because, she's a bard and stuff.
gotcha. Oh, that's right.
If you ever see my daddy, shoot first and ask questions later.
Okay. And he's gonna walk off.
It's been a pleasure, sir. You're a good guy.
Bye.
Yeah, Henley will come in after Fenrir, and she'll just say, "I'll miss you," and give her a hug.
I'll miss you too. And I'm going to give you one of my little hand axes. Just in case you get too close with somebody where you can't draw your sword or a bow. I might give you a little space.
But won't you need this?
I got another one and an extra great axe. It's fine.
Okay.
Plus the javelins and my whip and my knife. I think I'm set.
Well,
And my fists.
I'll send you message arrows.
Boudreaux said that he's going to try and... Right? And I'm sorry in advance.
I will try and interpret what he says.
No, you don't even have to try. You can just say, you figure it out. I don't know.
Take care of yourself and Emery.
Will do.
Goodbye. And she'll walk out.
Bye.
Okay. And Roscoe, I believe you're just getting stuff ready, packing the horses.
Yep.
We are all packed. We all ready. And we are off on our adventure.
You off to see the wizard?
Just 4 of us now. So, the traveling goes smoothly for the most part. It is getting, like I said, by the time you guys get ready to pack up and leave, it's probably about 2 in the afternoon. You guys head off. Traveling goes smoothly. It starts getting nighttime. Would you guys like to make up camp, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Which direction are we going? I forget. We're going north, right?
Yeah, you're going through the canyon. And it becomes nighttime. Are you guys going to have a fire, set up a little camp?
Henley sets an alarm
Okay, so that's her little magic alarm thing.
and probably asks Roscoe, "Fire tonight?"
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. And she sets up a fire
Okay.
with her druid craft.
And Boudreaux is sleeping now.
You notice that the days are starting to get a little longer and that the nights are getting a little warmer as well. I imagine this campfire's on the smaller end. Just kind
It's a
of
cook
give...
fire, essentially.
Yeah, a little cook fire. Do you guys want to set up a watch or kind of just go to sleep?
I'll probably do the first watch.
Henley will do the second.
Okay.
I'll take the last 2.
Okay, and Boudreaux's just going to sleep.
Boudreaux's sleeping.
Like he always does.
Unless someone says something, he's sleeping.
Okay. Boudreaux,
Yeah.
during your sleep,
Oh, no.
okay, you feel something kind of moving at your waist. And you hear a tap, 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 tap. What do you do?
I open my eyes slowly.
Okay. And you see the creature,
Oh, sorry. Like, do you know how scary that is?
the Nothic, and his big green eye is almost glowing. And being this close to it,
It's freaking creepy.
it's pretty much as big as almost let's say a large, almost like a small beach ball.
Yeah.
So bigger than a basketball.
Yeah.
Just slightly bigger than a basketball. Just this big green eye. You can see kind of the veins of the
Yeah,
eyes squinting, and it
definitely.
almost gives it a glow
Yeah.
to it. And you can see him. He's just tapping on your gourd. He hasn't noticed that you're peeking, but he's just tapping on it.
Boudreaux swallows very deeply because it
Okay.
is freaking creepy. He's like, "Good morning."
And you see him jolt a little bit, and you see him that before he was kind of laying on the ground, and now he starts like getting up on all fours, and he's just towering over you because this creature was like like standing up. You've seen him stand up before, and he towered like almost 8 feet tall, like large. But on his all fours, he's still pretty towering over you because you're laying down.
Yeah, and you can tell that Boudreaux has. He can tell that Boudreaux has hope in his eyes.
Okay.
Like, I trust in my God, but also is extremely terrified. You know. So.
Okay. And without moving his mouth, because you can see he has mouth that has some sharp teeth. His tongue is very snake-like. As in, it actually very thick tongue, not a snake tongue, but actually looks like a snake.
Oh, okay.
So it's thick,
Round.
and it comes around, and it like slithers out every now and then. It goes back in, kind of licking his lips, going between his teeth. And you just hear in your mind, questions for answers, answers for questions.
Yeah. I'll give it to you. I think. Well, do I have to?
Questions for the answers to the master of the undead.
Yeah.
And yours.
and he like looks.
I have to get the staff.
Staff holds questions for the answers, and answers for the questions. A relic of ancient, much like the gourd, but made by the great necromancer.
Boudreaux's eyes go a little wide, and he's like, "This isn't Kundas?" To the staff.
Kundas. And you see like rage go into his eyes.
Boudreaux gets more scared.
And you suddenly, like, he gets rage, but then suddenly it just dissipates. Just gone. Then he looks back at you and looks at the staff.
Staff belongs, created by great necromancer. Many secrets it holds. Unlock it, I can.
And then I become a necromancer.
Secrets, answers, questions, it holds.
But I can keep the gourd. You just need it for a second, right?
Keep it for answers to questions. Questions to answers.
And he's fiddling with it. He's like rubbing his hands together and his knees because he's still sitting. He didn't ever really get a chance.
You can stand up if you want.
No.
Okay.
He's rubbing the gourd, and he's like, in his head, I would say, or very, very lightly, "Oh, Kundas, I don't know if I can give this up. Mama's gonna kill me." Yeah. And he kind of like waits to see if he gets a feeling, but he might not.
You kind of get the feeling of it's your choice. Like there's not a confirmation. There's not a don't do it kind of feeling. It's kind of a neutral thing. The necromancer, or not the necromancer, the Nothic.
Just kidding.
The Nothic speaks up.
Gourd for friend who is bound to one another. Separate them. Knowledge I have.
Boudreaux feels
No
a little-
location of item that can help.
Man, I feel like I'm talking to a demon. Look, I will give this to you but you have to help her.
Answers to questions. Questions to answer. Give me the gourd,
Okay.
and the questions
God.
you seek
Look, I get it.
will be answered.
I understand, okay? He's gonna stand up now. I feel like he does feel a little dark.
Okay.
Whether he was meant to or not. But he's like, this is what I gotta do, okay? I love you, Mama. And he kisses it. And holds it out. But
Okay.
he's still holding it probably a little too tightly.
So as you hold it out, his clawed hand reaches out and grabs the gourd, but by the time his hand clenches around the gourd, it pretty much encases your hand as well.
Yeah.
Are you holding it with both hands?
Just one.
Just one. Where's your staff?
Probably by my bedside.
Okay. So he, with one hand, he grabs the gourd and kind of encases your hand, and you can tell that he's kind of grabbing your hand on purpose.
Yeah.
And then he points at the staff.
Deal I made. Unlock the questions and answers.
I feel like.
And he like opens up his palm for you to hand him the staff as well.
So Boudreaux, not comfortably being able to lean down now, still does so.
Mhm.
And he has tears streaming in his eyes as he does this.
Yeah.
He's not crying, but his eyes are. And
Normally how it happens.
yeah. And he kind of like taps the guy with the staff in his hand.
Okay. At that, he moves his hand that was on the gourd, plucks it out of your hand, and slowly grips.
And it would have taken a little bit. Boudreaux was really gripping that gourd.
Okay. Kind of eventually gets it out of your hand, and you see him place it behind him. And as he grips the staff, you see him just suddenly stand up straight. And almost like his demeanor changes completely. Almost like he's standing like a very prim and proper gentleman. And you almost get a glint in his eye that something is coming back to him. And you see him hold the staff with two hands, him close his eye, and you just hear him whisper something, but it makes you feel kind of dark.
Yeah.
And then he suddenly, you see him like just suddenly jolt in pain as he drops the staff, and you can just see him in pain. You hear in your head just the screaming of just utter pain.
I hold my head and try to like.
Yeah. And then suddenly he snaps, his eye snaps open, looks at you.
And I'm on the ground now again.
Okay, like cowering.
Yeah.
And he's back on
I was
off.
holding my ears. And
Yeah, because he had fallen down, clutching his head as well. And then he just suddenly snaps, gets back up on fours, and like just staring at you. And you see the Nothic come back to his normal kind of pose and everything. Almost like nothing happened.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember what happened. And he's like,
Deal is struck.
and he reaches out and grabs the gourd.
Questions to answers. Answers to questions. Now can find the secrets.
What?
Go to the woods in the north. Half Pine Woods next to the Maple Shire. There, awakened, an ancient item has to the question of the answers. Answers of the question to split the two that are one. The item that is awakened, that the great necromancer once created. The soul sown needle. It has capabilities to unite and to separate souls to one body to another. Help answers to questions. Questions to answer. Take it to the master of the undead. He knows.
Oh. Okay.
And he grips.
Boudreaux kind of droops his head, but he's also not gonna not look at the scary guy. So.
Okay, so he grips the gourd, and you just hear, as he's going away, almost like a gleeful child. And you just hear it slowly fade in your head.
Answers to questions. Questions to answers. Answers to questions.
So did that happen all in my head?
That happened all in your head.
Got it. I had to make sure. I was not sure.
So who was on the watch at that point?
Was it Henley, second watch, or
Second watch.
Fenrir?
Second watch would be, yes.
Okay.
Who
So
was
did
it?
you physically stand up?
No.
Or
I
was it just
woke-
standing up in his head? Like he was still like laying down, right? So my question would be,
That was all in my dream.
I'm assuming it was the same thing. Like,
was
would she
just a
notice
dream.
that?
It was just a dream.
It was just a dream. So he
Yeah.
was sleeping the whole time.
Could have made some noises, maybe talking
Yeah.
in his sleep a little bit.
That's normal.
It is kind of normal. But do with it as you will. Henley was on watch that time.
I imagine she noticed Boudreaux talking, but still trying to keep vigilant, walking the perimeter and stuff. She probably assumes he's just really upset about Lyla-Garotha not being there. And so he's talking louder. So I don't know if she was close enough to understand what he was saying, just to hear that he was talking.
Yeah, no, it was all dream talk, so it was hard to understand outwardly.
Mumbling. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like he does wake up afterwards, and then he'll lay there for a minute, and then he might sit up. And I think if he has extra leather in his pack, I think he's gonna try to wrap the staff a little bit, like where he would grip it.
Okay.
Yeah. He just wakes up and suddenly starts doing that.
Yeah, because the staff and Henley, you would notice this as well. The staff is probably about 5 feet away from you.
Oh.
Pretty much right where the Nothic dropped it.
Okay, so I go get it.
Are you okay, Boudreaux?
Yeah, I just don't want to touch this with my hands.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I should wrap it.
You're acting weird. What's going on?
Don't I always act weird? You guys are always talking
You're
about
acting
how...
weirder than
look,
normal weird.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm just gonna wrap this. Thank you. Oh. He mocks her.
Fine. Don't talk about it.
I won't.
Okay. Back on watch. And she'll just kind of disappear in the shadows.
And Boudreaux, to himself, looks a little sad. He feels bad for shunning her.
Okay.
But he's gonna wrap it.
Okay.
Welcome to Tomes of the Chaos Bard mid-show break. I am Rupert Bumpkin. Thank you for listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. If you wish to support us, visit us on ko-fi.com/Tomes of the Chaos Bard, where you may become a member of our Ko-Fi. There, you can receive special content, such as post-shows, DM deep dives, and exclusive merchandise, such as t-shirts and keychains. There, you may also donate to the Feed the Cast funds, a special way to thank them by buying them dinner for the night. Yum, yum! Other ways you can support us is by sharing us with your friends and family and on social media. Spreading the word about the Tomes of the Chaos Bard is a huge help, and we thank you for your help. Another way you can support us is through 5-star reviews. And with every 5-star review, Solemn the Chaos Bard will give you a shout-out on our Solemn's columns, so stay tuned for those. That is all, folks, and back to the show.
Then the morning comes. We head off and continue up the canyon. Well, the next night, nothing really happens. The travels are going smoothly. You do start getting up to the point where you guys recognize. You're getting up to the cave where you guys first ambushed the bandits. And out in front of the door, you notice that there is somebody standing outside. You would recognize this guy. He's a dwarf. He's a massive dwarf. And you guys remember him from the tournament. You recognize him as Kelvar, the clanless.
The bad guy.
He kind of just, as you guys get closer, he kind of stands up and just stands kind of like on the edge of the ledge that's kind of facing down towards the canyon. And he's just watching. Do you guys interact?
I'm going to wave.
He doesn't wave back. He's kind of giving you the stink eye.
Going to wave again.
Keep on walking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember him from somewhere. Why do I recognize him?
He was in the tournament.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, well.
Bye.
And he kind of just pulls out his great axe.
Oh.
And kind of just just throws the hilt of it down on the ground.
What you doing?
He doesn't say anything.
I don't think we can trust him.
I think he's just very unfriendly.
We
Okay.
keep moving on.
Yeah.
You guys carry on. So the day goes smoothly, night goes smoothly. However, this morning, Henley, do you on your normal morning routines go out and gather like little berries and forage and whatnot?
Probably.
Okay. On one particular morning, you're out there foraging kind of away from the camp. You go around this little rock wall, and you hear this voice above you, and you hear,
Seems to me the little ranger came too far away from camp.
and as you look up, you notice that this is the goblin that you saw in the caves talking to the drows. Dreeked.
How far up is he?
He's probably about 10 feet up, just sitting on a ledge. He doesn't seem like he has any weapons out. He's just kind of relaxing, staring down at you.
Henley pulls out her bow,
Okay.
knocks an arrow, and says, "Where is Lordak?"
I thought I remembered you. There's very little that I don't forget about a face who shot me.
And you see him reach up and he pulls his kind of armor over, and you see like this kind of a scar of you recognize an arrow shot scar, right? There's that little hole, and you just see the scar kind of just right below his collarbone.
But I am not here to cause any threats. More of make a deal.
We don't make deals with goblins.
Ah, well. The information I could give you, it affects a duke, 2 feline companions, and you.
Me?
You seek Lordak, I know, Because he seeks you.
Henley fails.
But I can help you in locating him.
Why would you do that?
Because he goes against the one I serve.
But you serve Lordak. You said in the caves you serve Lordak.
And he gives you like a questioning look.
Oh, shoot.
In the caves. Ah, you rangers are very, very resourceful. I see. Well, in that case, that was only a front. I have been given task to watch over Lordak and report his movements to Golbath.
Henley is thinking. I might believe you. But you need to come down here and let me tie your hands together and bring you back to everyone. You need to speak with my friend Roscoe.
I will come down, but I will not be bound. But I will hand over my weapons.
That is fair.
So from the ledge, he stands up and he starts throwing down his weapons.
Oh, I do send a message on the ring saying, problem.
Okay, so you see, and he's just tossing all these different kind of daggers.
To the point it's
Down.
comical.
Comical, yeah. He's pulling them out of just strange places and stuff. And by the end, you end up with like 25 daggers. Different styles, different shapes,
Different made.
different makes. Yeah. Some of them you recognize as goblin, some of them you recognize as dwarven, human. All kinds of different craftsmanships. Then he like holds up his hands and he jumps down. Kind of lands pretty close to you. With your, of course, you have your bow drawn. And he just stands kind of like right in front of the bow.
Are you going to pick those up?
Yes.
How far away is she?
She's probably 50 feet away and behind kind of this wall. So you get the message that she just said.
So, and I'll get up. Can I then at this point kind of get an idea in the direction by hearing the clatter of the knives falling on the floor?
It's an echoey little place, so yeah.
Can I roll for it? You want me to
Yeah,
roll
go
for
ahead,
it?
roll for it.
What am I rolling for?
Roll a perception.
Henley is like on the brink of having a panic attack, but she's holding it together. But only just.
I'm so proud of you.
She's growing.
That is a 19.
Okay. Yeah, so like just you notice, you realize, like you remember kind of the direction she went. Because of people wandering off in the past, you kind of keep tabs on everybody. Okay, they went that way, they went that way.
She said she was foraging.
Correct. You did notice,
But I still keep a mental
but
tab.
he's still like, probably even more now because we're missing a companion,
Yeah.
you know? And so he recognizes the way you went, and then he starts hearing that tink, 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 tink. Doesn't sound anything like sword fighting or anything, but you do notice that it is metal on rock, kind of bouncing. Fenrir, you heard the message as well, and you see, I'm guessing Roscoe's heading that
yeah,
direction.
I'm going to look at him and be like,
Okay, I'll follow him.
Okay, so as they're...
Boudreaux, were you still asleep at this point, or were you awake?
I might have went back to bed. Yeah. So I guess I'm asleep.
I'm going to like
I think
kick.
it's still early
I'm
morning,
going to
right?
kick you on our way by. Not like an aggressive kick, but you know, like a.
Whoa.
Hey, Boudreaux, we gotta go.
Ah! Oh.
And you see Fenrir and Roscoe like take off.
Boudreaux woke up very scared though.
Especially after the night he had.
Yeah. And he sees them run off and then he
Or a
grabs
couple
his
nights ago.
staff and runs over.
Okay. So as you guys turn the corner, all you see is this goblin that is standing straight up, which is kind of weird for a goblin. Normally they're more hunched over, almost walking on their hands.
Ape-like.
Hunched over. Where this one, he's standing straight up. His armor is black. Just to the left of him, against kind of the rock wall, you see all these different daggers. And Henley is pointing an arrow right at his chest, and he's just looking at Henley. And he slowly turns to you guys.
Can I do something really quick?
Go ahead.
I think Henley is going to like release her bow, and she's going to punch him.
Okay.
Yeah, just like, letting out the tension. Just
Garotha's so proud of you right now.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Probably can't. Okay. What is the mod for?
It's with your strength.
Boo.
-1. Well, she's punching. His armor, does it look like above average, well-kept goblin armor, or your stereotypical scary goblin armor?
Compared to all the other goblin armor that you have seen, this one is very well kept, and it's very higher quality than you've seen.
And it's more of an actual, like almost a set versus...
Correct.
Just kind of chunks of metal thrown on him, right?
Correct. Yep. Yes, this is purposely put together
for him.
Correct.
How tall is
Very
this guy?
high quality. He probably only stands about 5 feet tall, so
That's
he's bigger.
tall for a goblin.
Yeah,
Correct.
I was like, that's really
he's pretty tall for, but it also makes him look more intimidating because he's standing straight up. He's standing like a human.
I think that's still taller than me.
It is taller than you.
Oh yeah, jeez.
He's not taller than me.
No.
14.
Okay, that is a miss. So he's able to lean back as you take a swing, and he's raises his hands, turning around and here in the scuffle. You guys come up.
I mean, no harm or threats.
Henley, what's going on?
He wants to make a deal. He wants... Sorry, she's trying to work through this. He knows how to save your links. And he's working for Colbath and not Lordak. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Does your links need saving?
Fenrir got a letter from Liliana Evergrove in the caves. Did you ever tell anybody about that?
I forgot about that. Yes, Yolis does lead saving.
Okay, reminder for everyone. Fenrir is bad with letters.
I know.
So I'm gonna walk up to him and kind of back Henley down a little bit.
Okay.
Henley backs up, but she keeps her hands like clenched on her sword,
Well,
like
yeah,
wine buckled.
I'm gonna look up at the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Why should we trust you? Who are you, for that matter?
I am Drit. I am one who serves Colbath.
Henley, under her breath, swears in Goblin.
He just kind of laughs.
I am here with information about a duke, 2 feline companions, and her.
Well, let's start with the information about her.
Ah, yes. But first, you must help me.
I did.
You want some food?
You're still alive.
There is a town up above this canyon. Many call it High Ridge. There is a horde of goblins ready to attack this town. give you this information to stop said attack. If you are successful, then the information I will give.
How many are there?
There is a horde. A very small horde. About 40 goblins.
Great. You're coming with us.
No, I am not. I cannot be
yes,
seen.
you are. So you expect us to do your work for you? And
That
then
is
just
normally how deals work. You do something for me, and I, in turn, do something for you.
What do you want?
You to take out the dissenters, these goblins.
You just want us to kill the goblins.
Of course.
then why should you be afraid to help us if they're all going to die?
In order to say face that I am working with Lord Dak, I cannot be seen taking out other goblins.
But if they're all gonna die, that means there's nobody left to throw you under the philosophical bus.
But see, if goblins escape, they are fast, they are sneaky. They may escape, especially when there is 40 of them.
Are they going to hurt High Ridge?
They are going to attack it, yes.
Who put them here?
I did, of course.
So how are you the good guy?
I'm on my jobs, working with yo links. In finding the dissenters, it is my job to either persuade them to follow Colbath or take them out. They have proven loyal to Lord Dak, therefore they must be destroyed.
You're confusing. Yeah.
You tell us what you have to tell us about Henley, and then we'll go deal with this. And then you will tell us everything else after.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh, I have a thing for that. Hold on.
Yay, Paladin!
I have, for my channel divinity options, spell class thing time.
Spell class thing time.
Channel divinity, you gain 2 channel divinity options. So I have the Emissary of Peace. You can use your channel divinity to augment your presence with divine power. As a bonus action, you grant yourself a +5 bonus to charisma checks for the next 10 minutes.
Ooh. That is so awesome.
So that's a +5 to that. Got to figure out where I marked that off at.
And that affects your ability scores.
Yep.
Skills.
Yep, for my persuasion specifically.
Yes. So that's a +5 for
Charisma.
persuasion. Because persuasion uses the modifier for charisma.
In addition to whatever.
And I also have a +4 on that. So it's going to be a total of a +9.
+9. Okay.
Don't get a 1.
Very much.
It's 26.
Oh, perfect. Okay, he kind of looks at you and he gives you like a sly smile.
There is one who is coming for her to take her back to the Duke.
Why does the Duke want me?
That is unknown. What I do know is that he wants you. And Lordak wants you as well.
How does Lordak know about me?
How does he not? You met him there. The same night you shot me in the burning fort.
Henley backs up a little bit.
You messed with his plans, and he wants to take action against you. The Duke's purpose, I do not know. But they are working together. The one who is after you is one who serves Thordak, a new acquaintance of his. One who he has promised blood, but not yours.
I think Henley is trembling right now.
There is my information. Now fulfill yours.
You stay. Fenrir, go get the other two.
I'm here. Oh, those two.
The
I'm
other-
here.
the other two.
The one
Damn.
companions that we completely forgot about. Keth and Hurla.
Go find them real quick, and we'll get going. Let them know that
Fighting time.
their guys are in trouble. Their team's in trouble.
Okay, and he kind of looks down at all the daggers and thinks that's kind of cool, and then he will go and get Keth and Hurla.
What else can you tell us about this force up there?
They are nothing but mere goblins. There are many of them, but goblins themselves will flee once they are overpowered. But you must not let any flee.
Great.
They are just basics. They are trying to prove their worth. This is why they look forward to taking High Ridge, or at least looting and killing, bringing back prizes to their captains to prove that they are warriors, ready for the next attacks, the next phase.
Great. And then I guess as soon as they get back, we'll go. Henley?
I think she's completely unresponsive at the moment. She's crouched down and just holding her head. She's probably having a flashback at the moment. She could only hold it for so long.
So we'll walk over to Henley. Put a hand on our shoulder, which is like eyeball level. Like, Henley. And kind of, Henley.
As you keep doing that, she just, can I make an attack roll? Like, to, pin him.
Pin who?
Roscoe.
Yeah, you can make an attack. So this would be more of a grapple.
Yeah, a grapple. So it would be
So strength v strength, which I'll give you advantage because he's not expecting this.
It's a 9.
Don't worry, Boudreaux's right there.
That's a modded 20.
Okay. You're able. How do you pin him?
So I grab his wrist and I flip him, and then I just put my elbow in the middle of his back.
Boudreaux runs over at that point.
Okay.
He's like, whoa, Henley, let the man go.
No. In a completely different world, she's like, no, he's done horrible things. I can't let him go.
Let's see. You sing a song with me. Let's see. I think he realizes what. Yeah. So he's like, let's see. What's that song? Sing the song of the piano man. I mean the piano man. And he's trying to help you.
I thought you were...
Come on, Henley. What's the next word?
Okay, Fenrir, you're coming up with Hurla and Keth.
So I see that Henley has Roscoe pinned.
Correct.
And
Dreet
Dreet is up, still on the ledge, and we have
probably
all
just
his knives
Well,
on the ground.
he's down on the ground.
Oh, he's still on the ground
He's
now.
standing on the ground, but now he's kind of leaning, like he's standing over his daggers, but he's kind of just leaning, and he's just like,
watching.
yeah, oh yeah, he has like this smirk on his face.
Okay, well, I am more concerned here, and I would do the same thing. Like, Henley, what's going on? You have Roscoe.
Roscoe, and she like comes out of it. I'm sorry. And then just kind of curls up in a ball away, and then give me a minute. She's like crossing her hands in front of her, and then like holds her arms, and just 1, 2, 3.
Sing us a song tonight.
Shut up, Boudreaux.
He's like, oh.
Okay, Roscoe, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not the first time things like that have happened. It's not the last. But we're going to need you for this. Okay?
I'm here.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay. And then we'll real quick let those two yahoos know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And look at orc guy, goblin guy. Stay. And then head off towards High Ridge.
It will be another 2-day travel.
Okay, then you're coming with us.
I will follow. Yes.
Can Fenrir have one of your knives?
Yeah, can I have one of your knives? I'll trade you.
I am always open for a trade.
You have a plethora of instruments that you've picked up along the way, too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, as we travel, maybe we can make a deal.
Wow.
I'm going to allow him to pick up his weapons.
Okay.
And
he starts pocketing him.
Yeah. Henley's
being
jaw.
very flashy. Like, he's flipping them up in the air. He's doing all kinds of... Oh, yes. He is showboating.
Henley clenches her jaw and is just white-knuckling her swords again.
Okay.
Her bow is slung, though.
Okay. So he gathers all his stuff. You can see Hurla and Keth are very cautious about this. And he gets all his things up, kind of rolls his shoulders back.
Well, let me show you the way.
And we will end it there. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Big shout out to D.A. Nichols for writing our songs and music for this podcast. It's a big shout out to her. Check out her TTRPG at drivethroughrpg.com. Shields of Power is the name of that TTRPG if you're looking for a new one to try out. Thank you to Coltrin Compositions for remastering our theme song. If you want to add any more kind of adventure soundtracks to it, he makes several of them. He even does custom work. So reach out to him at coltrincompositions.com to check out his stuff. Also, special thanks to Realmwalker, freesound.org, Monument Studios, and Tabletop Audio for additional songs and music. I am DM Dave, and to the right I have
Fenrir,
Roscoe,
Boudreaux,
And Henley.
And join us next time as we unroll the scroll to tell the tale. Bye!
What does your two tag-alongs feel like about this? Keth and...
What was it?
Oh yeah, they're still there.
Hurla.
Keth and Urla.
Oh yeah, they're with us still, huh?
Maybe
Well,
they're
we've
back
got to
at
go
camp
save
with
any. I mean,
Boudreaux.
I'm
They're
gonna
pretty
drop
much
them off at
escorting
High Ridge.
them up there.
okay, but that's where we're meeting. Dude, man is in High Ridge,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
That's where you were going to get.
Okay, so
They're
I
gonna
mean,
leave a
either way,
message.
we
They
have
were
to.
out getting sticks together.
They didn't get the message.
Yeah.